Hey, brothers and sisters. Today is July 2nd, 2024. And a few days ago, I did this video here, which I'm going to replay. It was a dream that I'd had on June 30th of 2024. So I'm just going to replay this, and then I'm going to share an update of something that just came out in the news that goes with this dream. So here we go. Hey, brothers and sisters. Today is June 30th, 2024. Need to share this dream that I had really late last night. I had a dream that there was a very pregnant woman. I was in her yard, and she was concerned that she would get in trouble because her grass in her yard was so tall. She was all alone with no one to help her. I told her that I would mow it for her. She was very grateful. As I was about to start mowing her yard, I noticed big white rocks everywhere. I was not sure how I'd be able to mow it because of all the rocks. And then I wrote, thinking this represents Israel, because of the other dream that I had a while back of mowing grass in Israel next to a bunch of chairs set up outside, so that the tall grass would not be touching the people's feet, which I later found out that tracer bullets easily catch tall grass on fire. I wanted to help her so bad, but did not know how I would be able to mow with all the rocks. She did not seem to be aware that the white rocks were there. Mortar shells? White phosphorus? Still not sure. Then I was led to look up, is there... Okay, so, hold on one second. I'm trying to get the part I'm looking for here. So this is the other dream that I was referring to about the tall grass. This was on April 23rd, 2023. My old Jewish friend's sister and her wife, who are gay, were in it, which I believe represents another sinful country, which I believe is America. Her wife had left her, a country they are close with. Then there was all this water filling their house and I was trying to protect their house from this huge ship that was coming at them and firing a massive barrage of bullets at them. But they just kept coming closer. And I believe that all this water, and I believe that connects to Revelation 12, and also the Al-Aqsa flood, which is what Hamas was calling all this stuff they were doing. Then the scene changed, and I was outside. A whole bunch of people were all sitting down in chairs in this outdoor stadium, but at ground level, and I knew I was still in Israel. A UFO was coming at them and firing barrages of weird purple lights at them, like light bullets, which I believe the UFO just represents an unidentified enemy. I was standing in front of the people and telling them to be careful. I then mowed tiny sections of tall grass around the people's chairs so it was not up against their feet. So back to Isaiah 22:2. So, like I said, I'm not really sure still 100% what these white rocks are. But it's some kind of weapon, I believe. And they didn't seem to be aware that it was there. And it was hidden in all this tall grass. Jacob's trouble is about to start, you guys. A rapture of the church is about to take place. So, like I said in that video, I wasn't sure what these big white rocks were, but I knew that they were not good because I wasn't able to help this very, very pregnant woman. And I believe that she represents Israel. And her being very, very pregnant, I believe, represents Jacob's trouble about to start. The time, it's going to be Israel's time, right? So, I'm going to share this article. I just watched Sister Lisa's video that she posted several hours ago, and I just want to reread it here because I believe this is definitely what the Lord is pointing to with that dream he gave me on June 30th. So this article came out July 1st of 2024. Israeli politician carves stones to build third temple. A video was posted on social media showing former Knesset member Moshe Feiglin near the town of Eli carving stones for the third temple. This was a very moving experience for me, Feiglin told Israel 365 News. Feiglin recited a special prayer before taking up a hammer and chisel to carve a large stone. The prayer asked that just as we carve the stones to serve God, he should form us to serve him, and that just as the stones will be steadfast in the service of God, so shall we be steadfast in our unity and love of our fellow man. We are in a very special generation, he added at the end. This is part of an ongoing project in which the stones are stored for future use. And the stones I saw, the big white stones I saw, were hidden in tall grass. And this woman didn't seem to know, this Israeli woman didn't seem to know that they were there. And I think that that part represents that Israel is not aware of what's going to happen when this third temple is built, and it's not going to be a good thing. He referred to a popular song by Israeli composer Naomi Shemer. If on the mountain you hewed stone to erect a new structure, not in vain, my brother, did you hew for a new structure. From these stones will be built the Mikdash. The Mikdash will be built, will be built, will be built. If on the mountain you planted cedars in the place of thistles, not in vain, my brother, did you plant in the place of thistles. From these cedars will be built the mount. The deepest prayers of the nation of Israel are appearing in reality today, Feiglin said. Unlike some politicians, Feiglin is a man of unwavering ideals. In 2009, he told the J-Post that if he was elected prime minister, he would rebuild the destroyed temple in Jerusalem. I don't know if I will have the merit of doing something that is the aspiration of every Jew, Feiglin said, but if I become prime minister, I will take away control over the Temple Mount from the Waqf, the Islamic Trust. These pop-up things are driving me insane. Hold on. And reinstate Jewish sovereignty over the entire mount, and hopefully rebuild the temple. Feiglin said that rebuilding the temple and all that it symbolized was the essence of a Jewish state. And I will link this below. Had a dream. There was a very pregnant woman. That's Israel. Jacob's trouble is about to start. Her time is almost here. I was in her yard, and she was concerned that she would get in trouble. Jacob's trouble? Because her grass in her yard was so tall. She was all alone with no one to help her. I told her that I would mow it for her. She was very grateful. And as I was about to start mowing her yard, I noticed big white rocks everywhere. I was not sure how I would be able to mow it because of all the rocks.
בשר ונזכה לראות את עם ישראל שב לגדולתו ולתפארתו, אמן. אנחנו בדור מיוחד מאוד. יש פה פרויקט הכנת האבנים למקדש, כן. איזה יופי, איזה יופי.
כן. תראה שבעצם מדובר באבן שהיא אבן בחינה.
כן.
כלומר, היא פונה לשתי הצדדים.
יפהפה. יפהפה, כן. אם בהר חצבת אבן להקים בניין חדש, הנה אני מוכן ומזומן להשתתף בהכנת אבן חולין לשם בניין המקדש. מבקש אני ממך, בורא עולם, כשם שאני מסיר מהאבן את החלקים המיותרים, כך תסיר מליבי ומלב עם ישראל כולו את השנאה, הקנאה והמחלוקת. ויהי רצון שכעוצמת יציבות הסלע, כך נהיה יציבים באחדותנו, נתחזק באהבתנו זה לזה, ויתקיים בנו הכתוב, הסירותי את לב האבן מבשרכם, ונתתי לכם לב בשר, ונזכה לראות את עם ישראל שב לגדולתו ולתפארתו, אמן. אנחנו בדור מיוחד מאוד.
So I just wanted to update you guys on the white stones, the big white stones. Jacob's trouble really is about to start, you guys. And the Lord is showing us that. And that means the rapture of the church is really, really about to happen. So now's the time to keep looking up and not be discouraged. Don't give up your hope in our blessed hope, because he is going to come just in time. Believe on him today. He died in your place for the remission of all of your sin. He was buried and rose again on the third day for your justification before God. And he will present us faultless before the Father because we believed in the one whom God sent, Yeshua HaMashiach. Love you guys. I also wanted to share, I shared this on my community post earlier today, the dream I had. Well, actually, it was a vision I had upon awakening this morning. In the vision, I saw myself with my foot stepping directly on a black snake. I seemed to be purposely pinning it with my foot. And then the Lord was telling me that many gifts and blessings are given to those that choose to follow him. Luke 10:19, Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. Remember who you are in Christ. Love you guys. Hold fast.